Have you ever noticed how exhausting it is to replay the same conversation over and over again? Maybe someone hurt you, maybe they misunderstood you, or maybe they never apologized. The moment lasted 5 minutes, but you've carried it for 5 months. Or 5 years. Today, I want to explore a simple question. What if peace isn't something you find? What if it's something you stop carrying away from yourself? But before we begin, let's arrive together. Take a slow breath in and let it go. Again. And notice your shoulders, your jaw, your hands. See if there's something you've been holding on to without even realizing it. For the next few minutes, you don't have to solve it. Just be here. There's a well-known Zen story about 2 monks traveling together. As they approach a river, they found a young woman standing at the edge. The current was strong and she was afraid to cross. One monk quietly lifted her into his arms, carried her across, set her down safely, and then the 2 monks continued on their journey. Hours passed. Finally, the second monk could no longer contain himself. "We're monks," he said. "We're not supposed to touch women. Why would you do that?" The first monk smiled. "I set her down at the river. Are you still carrying her?" Sometimes that's us. Not with people we've carried across rivers, but with arguments, embarrassment, regret, or old disappointments. Things that happened long ago that somehow still occupy space in today. Last week, we talked about the second arrow, the suffering we create after pain. Peace begins one step later. After we've stopped firing the second arrow, we have to also stop carrying it. Because here's something I've noticed. We often think we're protecting ourselves by holding on. Holding on to resentment, holding on to guilt, holding on to the need to be understood, and holding on to the perfect response we wish we'd said. But the burden doesn't weigh down the other person, it weighs us down. Peace doesn't ask us to pretend nothing happened. Peace invites us to stop dragging it into every tomorrow. Here are 3 strategies I'll share with you. Strategy 1 is to notice what you've been carrying. Ask yourself, what conversation am I still having that no one else is? What event keeps replaying, and what story do I keep reopening? Awareness is the first act of release. Strategy 2 is to ask whether it's serving you. Sometimes we carry things because they've become familiar, not because they're helpful. So ask yourself, is holding on to this making me wiser, kinder, healthier, Or is it just heavier? And strategy 3 is to practice laying down one thing. Not everything, just one thing. You see, peace rarely arrives all at once. It often begins with one intentional release, one conversation you stop rehearsing, one mistake you stop defining yourself by, and one expectation you quietly set aside. One of the things leadership has taught me over the years is that unresolved things have a way of following us into rooms where they don't belong. A difficult meeting from yesterday can quietly shape how we show up today. A harsh comment from one person can change how we hear encouragement from someone else. And I've learned that one of the most generous things we can do for ourselves and for the people around us is to notice when we're bringing yesterday into today. Because the people in front of us, those here now, deserve to meet who we are, not everything we've been carrying. So, imagine you receive difficult feedback at work. It stings, and that's natural. You think about it that evening, and again the next morning, so that by Wednesday, you're interpreting every email through that one conversation. And nothing new has happened. But you're still carrying Monday. Now, imagine something different. You reflect. You learn what you can. You make one adjustment. And then you leave the rest where it belongs. Same feedback, but a very different week. This week, pay attention to what you're carrying. Not in your briefcase and not on your calendar, in your mind. Each evening, ask yourself one question. What can I set down before tomorrow begins? Maybe it's frustration, maybe it's guilt, maybe it's the need to be right, or maybe it's something much older. Whatever it is, practice leaving it at the river. Next Sunday is a special one. It marks the 100th episode of your Sunday Setup. But rather than celebrating a number, I'd rather celebrate what we've been building together, one Sunday at a time. So beginning tomorrow, I'll be sharing one lesson each day on social media, 7 reflections, 7 reminders, 7 moments to pause before we gather again next Sunday. I hope you'll join me throughout the week and then come back next Sunday for 100 Sundays later. I think it's going to be a meaningful one. If today's episode encouraged you, I'd be grateful if you'd like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need this reminder this week. Every share helps this community continue to grow. And if you'd like a simple way to carry this practice into your week, take a look at the Mindful 5 Mindful Moments digital card deck. It's designed to help you pause, reflect, and reconnect with yourself in 5 minutes or less. No meditation experience is required, just one intentional moment at a time. You can learn more at themindful5.com/card deck. Because sometimes returning to yourself only takes 5 minutes. And peace begins when you lay down what you no longer need to carry. So, until next time, take care.